What's going on? What's going on? Back again for another episode. My name is Jeremiah,
Kaya.
I'm John.
and today we got a guest in the building, a special guest because every guest that come up, you know, is special to us because they didn't have to be here.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't decide to be here. You want to do the introduction, John? This your main homie, so let us know. This your ghostwriter, right? This is the guy
Right.
even stealing all his intellectual property
Right,
from. He's
right,
a fraud.
right.
He's a liar.
No. We
This
already
is
been
the guy.
exposed.
This is Quentin Miller.
We've been exposed.
But go ahead. Let's
This
I ain't
is-
even got the drum roll.
Mm.
Oh well, let's just do it.
Oh my God, Corey.
That's the best you can do.
You want me to do a screen?
You supposed to say where you from, what's going on. That's how you supposed to do it.
Yeah, Chicago, Illinois, 6'8". Starting small forward.
All right,
What-
man.
what you-
Listen, I appreciate you for being here, Corey. You didn't have to be here. You know, you could have just stayed in the car. But why would you want to do that? Because why would you want to sweat?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have to be here.
Stay in the
It's
car.
hot boxing. What for? What? Just sitting there. It's nasty.
Put that out there.
No,
No, it's good. I'm glad.
Okay, let's
it's not
get to
nasty.
it.
No, I'm saying just sitting there, sweating. Don't make sense to me. So I appreciate you for being here, bro. Appreciate you for stepping out. So round of applause for Corey. No,
That's right.
that's crazy. It's like
That's how it is.
What is it?
the height, man. Well,
Irrelevant.
anyway, make sure to follow us on all platforms, including Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google Podcasts, Goody Podcasts. Share on all your social medias.
All the social.
Continue to grow with us as we grow with you, as we like to say. But with that being said, but let me start off by saying R.I.P. to Jim Brown. You know,
Yeah.
I heard it was announced today that Jim Brown recently passed at the age of 87, I believe.
Peacefully. in his home.
87. You know,
Peacefully.
he was a great man, great athlete,
Champion.
great actor, great activist. Most importantly, like I said in the beginning, a great man. You know, he played 9 years in the NFL. In his prime, he retired. He literally retired after he won the championship the previous year, like in 64, 65 or something like that. So that's crazy, but I respect it because he retired to advocate for his people. So it's nothing, that's all you can do is respect and stand up. So my condolences to the family, and may the great Jim Brown continue to rest in peace. Had to start off with respect. That's what we do in this show. We try to show respect to everybody. So, but with that being said, you know how we do. Are we heated? Preheated, chill. I'll start off by saying I'm chill. I really don't got no complaints. My manager tried to hold me longer, but I got out of there nice and smooth. So, yeah, I'm chill. But, well, who wants to start? Which one you want to go?
Hey, I mean, I'm chill right now, so I can't complain too much. I mean, I'm just doing me. That's all I can do, you know.
That's all you
Continue
can.
to better myself, and you know, whatever happens, happens. My life is a movie. I accept it.
Okay. I respect it. How you feeling, Corey? You preheated? You heated, preheated, or chill? How you feeling, bro?
I'm chill, man. You know, I'm chill. Ain't nothing been going too bad lately. Just been maintaining and focusing on moving on.
That's how you do it, man. I respect it. How you feeling, Kai?
Fancy.
Oh,
You're
yeah, I'm trying
fancy
to
today.
articulate.
Ain't nothing on there.
Hey, there's something on here.
I'm preheated.
Preheated.
Only
Preheated.
because, listen, y'all. Before I came here, I had met with my dad. My dad moved back to Chicago. He been gone for like 6, 7 years, something like that. And you know, he was just buying me beers, so I'm drinking them. So I'm a little. I ain't drunk.
You a beer drinker?
I ain't even tipsy.
She said she be on that whiskey.
Whiskey
I
is
do be
one
on that
thing,
whiskey.
but beer? Oh no.
Oh, it is what it is. Let's
Well,
start
first off, hold on.
I
It wasn't
crossed
like
the
a
line.
true beer. It was an Angry Orchard. Okay.
Oh, them ciders.
Feminine. Okay.
Them ciders. That
Yeah.
don't even count.
You say she wasn't drinking.
And I had a
Bud Light
margarita,
out of it.
so-
Right.
For real.
I'm just like
Find out.
I'm outside today. That's all I can say. That's why I say preheated.
outside.
Yeah, it's a good preheated.
Good preheated.
Like we gonna cook a meal with preheated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like less than.
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks, cause you know I need a water break.
He said drink, so. But anyway, no, that's good to hear. Glad everybody's doing chill. You know, why be heated when you could be chill? Life is too short.
Facts.
But with that being said, speaking of heat,
Mm.
John Morant. That's gonna be one of the main topic of today's episode. John Morant with that heat, with that iron, as y'all seen
Exactly.
in the video. We spoke previously, maybe like 3 or 4 episodes ago, where we spoke about John Morant toting them pistols, toting them guns, waving in there.
Yes.
You
And
know,
before we get into it,
he was gonna. Okay.
yes, before we, I don't mean to cut you off, my brother, but there was a song by a rapper named Sleazy World, and he said something in the song that just really spoke to me, and it just really just made me realize how big this Ja Morant situation really is. The lyrics go, "My little nigga shoot shit on and off the court like Ja Morant." Right there, that solidified the case right there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That man, Ja Morant, like a talented individual like Ja Morant is just
What you doing, gang?
give his needs to D Rose because he needs it more. I mean, let's be honest. He ain't shooting on the court, but he got that gun. But at the same time, is he really breaking any laws?
Hold on. Can we just get to the video first?
That's what I was trying to do, fool. Before you just did, I didn't ask you for your thoughts. I tried to get a damn story to let the people know I don't know. You just get to rapping random rappers.
I ain't done though.
Sleazy what?
I ain't done.
Sleazy.
I'm just saying.
Sleazy.
I'm just saying.
You just excited today.
I'm just
Corey,
saying.
get your ghostwriting together.
It's
Obviously, you got the ghostwriting now, Pack, but you got to get his cadence together.
Hey, this
His
is
cadence ain't right. His stage presence ain't together. He
I,
off.
I ain't new to
You
this.
just
I'm true to
saying.
this.
No, you acting new. You
It's
acting real
It's
new.
been me. It's been me.
Talking about Sleazy. What does Sleazy have to do with this?
Hey man,
Yeah, it was a cool little bar.
cool little bar.
Round of applause for the bar.
It's a hit. It's not just a bar. It's a hit.
Wait a minute. Can we get some background first before you just start talking?
Play the video.
As you can see, this is unscripted. I had to do this. but-
Highly.
Damn. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying,
Get to it.
Can we just play the video? Play the recent incident. Play the recent incident
Incident.
that happened with Ja Morant. Can we play that? We turn. Should have known it was bad though. Dun dun dun. I shouldn't be laughing at that. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. And that's when you come in and then I say, what was your, then boom.
I mean, I got more to say, so it's like, I want you to play the video.
Okay, well, you coming. You got a lot of hits at the Hit Factory, I see. You got some hits at the Hit Factory. You've been writing them some hits.
Right.
He said he got more to say. You got a lot. Okay, Corey, I see you, boy.
I'm not John's ghostwriter.
Hey,
man.
you ain't got a lot. You ain't got a lot.
You see what he's doing?
I get it.
He's trying to get shit heated right
I
now.
don't speak for him, man.
Oh, no, you don't got to
trying to
speak.
get
You got to
hit.
keep writing. It's a writer's strike right now, right?
So you
Just
know
keep
what?
writing.
Give me this icebreaker.
writing.
This is my icebreaker.
Keep
now.
doing your thing, but
I deboed your icebreakers.
right. I thought never mind. I'm not gonna do the short jokes. It's too easy. I'm gonna say this. Y'all saw the video. Y'all saw the outrage, the uproar. That's what's been going on. Ja Morant. This is the second time he's been caught with a pistol. You know, I really just want to know
With a pistol.
what were you guys, what were you all's reaction to the video? What did you think when you first saw that? Because obviously y'all saw the first time he had it and got caught with it. What were your thoughts when you saw that video right there? Who wants to start it off?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead, Corey.
I feel like he's a dumbass. Honestly, there's no way around it. It's like, how can you really try to simplify the situation?
Right.
Honestly, because looking back at the first time, I was hoping that they would give him a second chance and a good shot because it was like literally a mistake. But when you look back at the video of what just happened, it's like, come on, man, you gotta know better now. You already done been through this once. You know what you went up against. You were suspended so many games, So it's like moving forward, for you to even be willing to pick up a gun on live or do anything of the sort, is just complete stupidness, man.
That's real.
Agreed.
You thought it was stupidness.
It's just complete
Foolery.
idiotic.
I understand. What was your thoughts, John? What did you think about the whole
I
video?
agree. It was a dumb idea. You always on interviews with Vlad TV. I mean, Jalen Rose. But it's just like you just making yourself look bad out here. And I mean, technically, because I did watch JJ Redick's take on it, and I mean, technically, he hasn't broken the law. So it's like, I mean, he just flashed a gun. But it's like, I guess
got something for
the
that.
way the NBA, cracks down on that because, like, why does he have a gun? He's an NBA player. What is he doing with guns? And it's a weird situation. And you can kind of combat this whole thing, but it's still like, You seen what they did the first time, and he was supposed to be on first team defense. First team, he was supposed to be All NBA first team, but he missed so many games because of that suspension. It took him off.
Right.
So now you're gonna be suspended from all like Memphis activities, and so it's possibly
We don't even know the punishment yet, but we know it's gonna be something like
I mean,
that.
that's what
It's gonna be heavy.
It's gonna be
Y'all
yeah.
think he's gonna get taken off?
I don't think he's gonna
I
get
mean,
taken off.
We
but
gonna get to that,
They
but
gonna make him.
I don't think so. I'm
That's
gonna
like,
say
his
no.
talent is just. His talent is just.
We gonna
It's
get to
really.
that.
It's really hard to like. It's not like a Kyrie situation. It's not like with Kyrie was in that situation, like saying being I guess quote unquote anti-Semitic, and he
Which
tried
is
to-
crazy to me.
Which they yes,
Exactly. That's why I was like, that's totally different.
Yeah.
Crazy to
Compare
me.
those
bro.
two.
And they went down on him, and he's a great talent.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard, like to especially someone like John Morant. He's so young,
Yeah.
and all you can do is like think about like, yeah, this is just a dumb, a young dumb decision. Like he's just acting like this because he's young and dumb, and yeah, that's true. But it's still like he's not hurting nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he's flashed a gun, but I mean the situation could have been worse. I mean, if he was actually like, for example, he already got a case out on him. If he was actually on trial and actually like being convicted of like actually hitting that man, like hitting that boy,
Are you talking about when John Morant allegedly hit the 17-year-old
yeah,
boy?
that's what I mean.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Allegedly.
if he was
Heavy
actually
allegedly.
convicted,
Gotta say that. I'm not trying to get sued. They suing YouTubers now.
you know what I'm saying? If he was actually convicted, then I can definitely see why. Like, yeah, he gotta go. But all he did was flash a gun. I mean, he tweaking, but I mean, it could have been worse. So that's my take.
Okay. Kyle, what was your reaction to the video?
It's about your image. First off, like
Speak on that.
you in the NBA, kids, grown people, we all watching you play. We respect you. We respect your game. Yeah, you're not supposed to do it. And then like you ain't play the rest of the video. Like the friend had
It's a longer version.
The friend had the phone up, and like they record. As soon as he showed the gun, he
He dropped. I ain't
put
gonna
the
lie.
phone down. He put the phone down so fast.
I didn't even see that.
And I feel like if that was my friend and like I knew like you had been in this situation before, like what are you doing?
Right.
Why would you pick up a gun? Why? It's not like, oh, you're not breaking the law. Nobody cares about that.
A lot of wise.
Yeah.
You a public figure, a well-known public figure, made it out of where you came from, whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
You in a market that's a rough city in itself. So people are really like, we're on Derrick Rose real bad because he comes from where we're from. He comes from places we come from. So we respect him and we understand his struggle.
For real.
Them people look at him too the same way. And it's just like, are you dumb? Like, no.
Damn.
Adam Silver, like, and David Stern would never. I just want to throw that out there. David
touching all the
Stern
points. That's
would
real.
never,
That's
never
real.
ever in his life.
He
He
wouldn't.
wouldn't even gave him a second chance. Like, it kicked out.
It would have been over with if it was David Stern.
sure.
You got like
I could agree with that.
David Stern was the emperor. Not to cut you
The
off. David
real
Stern was
life-
the emperor.
the
He
real-
wasn't going for none of that. You saw what he did with Gilbert. He got him out of there. Gilbert Arenas, he got him out of there. He wasn't playing with Gilbert at all.
It's the same.
I mean, he brought that shit to the.
He
to
bought
the
the,
arena,
he
though.
bought us to the arena. You wild. You
That's
wild.
different. That was different.
But
But
you
it's
see,
still, it go hand in hand.
he ain't playing around. You think all this
Yeah.
stuff with these different
Going
recent
to
like allegations?
counseling and
No.
we not trying to hear that.
If
Yeah.
you would get one chance with Dave, you get one chance. You might not even get that. Cause you got the players union that might advocate for you. Just like say,
Yep.
like you can't do this. David Stern would probably be like, I don't give a damn about the players union. I'll run this. I'll run this.
It's my league.
He the
It's my
commissioner.
league.
He the commissioner. You got every
And that's the
right.
one thing I could respect about David. He didn't take no mess. He didn't play. He ran the business how it was supposed to be run. He had structure in the business, and that's what. So that's why the NBA is where it is today. Like Silver, he's more of like I've been saying before. He's a business guy. He's a marketing
do
guy.
that.
He's a
I mean,
marketing
you
guy.
don't think he finna.
He's not an NBA guy. He doesn't know
So
anything
you
about
don't
the
think
NBA.
you don't think he finna really like crack down on Ja?
You saw what he did the first time. He sounded like he was like, well,
I mean,
Ja,
he was 22.
tried
21,
it.
like,
Your age.
yeah.
That's.
But I mean, it was like a first time. You,
You
know,
got common
I
sense.
can see why. But yeah, that was the one saying.
You have common sense.
Then
Yeah.
they try to come after like. Didn't y'all see like the videos like I think it was on First Take. No, not First Take. It was Undisputed. I think Shannon Sharp starts calling out like his parents, like saying like, "Well, your daddy had like why is your like if I was your parents like I'd be embarrassed."
like just in your general circle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like I don't understand it. I don't understand.
It's
Don't-
crazy to
Cause
me.
me personally, I would never. That's just me.
I'm in the NBA. What I got
Who
such a
would?
gun for?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
On live, like okay, outside of live,
Shit.
cool, do that. Just don't get caught with it. But you out here flying in front of the public
on live.
for what? To prove what?
I don't
You
understand
in the NBA,
Nah,
you
facts.
are a star player. What more attention do you need?
It's clueless to me.
Yeah.
I don't got the answers. I'm sorry. I don't got the answers, bro.
I don't got 'em.
I don't
I
got
don't
them, bro.
got
I
'em.
ain't swear.
Oh man.
I don't got them. No. My reaction to it was like, I thought about a bunch of things, which is why, when I get in the shower, I get to typing. If anybody don't know,
Oh, your
you,
shit
you,
waterproof.
you probably don't know about this, but
Apparently.
when I get ideas about topics, I just start writing stuff down, whether it be on my phone, whether it be on this iPad.
in the shower though.
That's not even his.
Dr. Evil,
He stole it, everyone. He stole it.
you wish. Just come up like me,
He's
man.
a
Stop
thief.
hating. He's a hater. He's
A
been a hater.
thief.
He was born a hater. When I
Found
came
that.
out the room, I knew he was a hater. That was the first thing I thought when I saw him.
Sound like a
He's been a hater. He's part of the haters ball. Look at him. Don't he look like a hater? Look at him.
Right.
He's a hater. Like even bro know he a hater.
You know, he doesn't like Shawn Michaels and Steve Austin.
You looking at my shirt, you a hater.
Mm.
You a hater.
Right.
You been a hater. But we're not here to talk about your hating ways. We're here to talk about the game. We're here to talk about John Morant.
Mm.
And when I thought about John Morant, like I said, it was a bunch of different things. For one, I'm not trying to come at John Morant like I'm his daddy. I'm not trying to come at John Morant like I'm like Shannon Sharp. You did too much, bro. You made it about you. I saw that thing you did on Undisputed where you tried to say, "You not tough, John. You not bout it. He not really winning.
You
Still,
not like that?
you not like that. You not hard." I'm like, see, talking like that will make the person do the exact same thing. It's almost like they got to prove it. We seen Tariq on Power. Like, I ain't watched the second one. I saw the first one. He was a bad little boy. That's why I didn't watch the second one. I still ain't watched the second series with the Power Book 2. I still didn't watch that because I'm like, that boy bad. But saying somebody is not about it will make them do the exact same thing to almost prove it. I heard so many stories, like from Chicago, obviously. We ain't seen so many times where somebody got locked up and the mama like, not my baby, not my little John. Not my little John. He could never do it. Not Junebug could never. Sorry, mama. Junebug wasn't no angel. He was a damn demon. He was a demonic.
Junebug was hopping out on.
He was put up in pose. He was like, he was an angel. He was an angel. No, he was a damn demon. They should have been locked his ass up a long time ago. I'm sorry. I don't advocate for people going to prison, but that nigga need to be in the jail. You need to get the chair, to be honest. He got bodies.
That chair.
He got bodies. And he's woo, I done seen so many stories. We done seen time and time again, like on y'all watch like, or your parents they watch A&E Criminal, like the criminal
all day.
where we see what's the main thing we hear? He was a normal kid. He came from a good home. He had great two parents, loving parents.
Until it wasn't.
Until it's always an until.
Exactly. That's why when Shannon Sharp did that, I'm like, first off, Shannon, you're clearly making this about you because you had that whole dispute with the Grizzlies. And you was up there like, what? Do something, bro. You remember that?
Yeah,
remember that? I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
Man, Shannon
Big as swole as ever. And that night, it was a nice sweater. I give it that. That was a nice looking
It was
sweater.
fitted.
It was nice.
It was fitted.
Shannon, you got some drip, bro. I give it to you.
He was gonna beat them up. I ain't gonna lie. He was gonna beat them up.
I ain't
I
gonna
think
lie.
Shannon was gonna beat him.
I don't
The
think
whole
he would
scene.
get
They had
Grizzlies, not
to.
Steven Adams.
They wasn't gonna let it go down.
Steven
like
Adams.
that.
Steven Adams is strong. I heard
Somebody has to get him.
I heard stories about Steven Adams. I heard he like the strongest dude in the league, apparently.
Nah, for real.
He really with it.
And he like Aquaman or something like
He
that.
look like it, don't he?
Nah,
Jason
Aquaman.
Momoa and him gotta be brothers or something. Like
Oh,
Roman
okay.
Reigns, all three of them. Roman
It's
Reigns.
them
for real.
tribal tattoos and the long hair.
On me, bro.
He's
So
not even 30 yet.
wait, who?
Steven
Steven
Adams.
Adams.
Yeah, I forgot.
He young.
Yeah, I thought he was like 40. I mean, we talked about that one day.
I thought
he
he was like, oh, I said, you're a veteran, aren't
Yeah.
you?
It's probably the beard. Probably the beard. I don't know, put some muscle on or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was like the first thing I thought about. But then after that, I was like, okay, yeah, Ja, you stupid. You stupid for that. We gotta call it spade a spade. You dumb. You dumb as hell.
Yeah.
For one, Silver gave you a break with an 8-game suspension. I wasn't really tripping. I was like, bro, I want to see you win. I'm coming from a place I want to see you win. I want to see you succeed.
Sure.
And for you to do something like that, job, because like I'm not trying to talk at you. I'm not talking at you because we all make mistakes. We all fall. We all mess up. We gonna continue. We the same age. Why would I talk like I'm your daddy? Like, why would I do that? That's stupid. Sound like a goofy doing that. I'm just saying that was dumb, bro. That was dumb. You costing yourself money. You can see it now. You probably already noticed, but it's obviously something that you gotta take account for. And then you gotta look at it like this: you work for the NBA, like Kaya said. You work for an organization like the NBA. It's certain guidelines and rules you gotta follow. That's conduct detrimental to the league.
Yep.
Flat out. It's in your
Syllabus.
contract.
And the contract and the syllabus, all that.
Exactly. You see it all the time. So why would you even try to play games like that with your money, with your livelihood, knowing this is what they said? This is not the local donut shop. This is not, Gerald's haircuts. This ain't Shaquanda's BBLs. This ain't nothing. This is the NBA.
That's stretching. it.
Shaquanda's BBL.
Shaquanda's BBLs. They got a spot.
Get your BBLs for half.
What?
That's hilarious.
This ain't Shaquanda's BBLs.
Buy one.
This is
get
an organization. They not playing with none of y'all. They will lock and get rid of every last one of y'all. They not playing with you,
Ain't playing.
especially with that type of money. Because I'm not trying to make it just all about the money, but it is about the money. It is about the money. Like you finna, like
There are
if you,
certain things you just don't have to do no more when you have money. Like
it don't make sense.
you don't have to touch a gun.
Don't make sense
Don't
to
have
me.
to.
You hire people to tote it for you. Like Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Be smart about
I don't
this.
get it.
It's just about the type of person you are, because I don't even have $200 million, and I'm not on Instagram live with guns. Like that's just
I'm not
what I'm
pulling
gonna
a KD
do.
got bands
I'm
on
not
live.
Bro,
Like-
that's
I'm
what I
not
don't
doing
get.
It's 22.
I thought the point of having a gun, you don't want nobody to know you got it. I don't want you to know I got it. I want you to think I'm an easy target. I really want you to think that. I want you to think it just in case so you can. Okay, I might have to send you the guy today. Unfortunately, I'm not looking to do that, but
Thank you. I'm not looking at
I'm not looking to.
Premeditated.
I'm not. Hold on.
You don't find that suspicious?
Y'all hear anything? Oh, I thought I was creepy.
Well,
Anyway.
we gotta make the sound with our mouth.
Hopefully.
Star Wars in the back.
It's going.
I'm not looking to, that's what I was trying to do at first. I'm not looking to do that. But if I have to, I will. So like me, and then like another thing, like I said, I'm a Second Amendment advocate. I'm not a Republican or Democrat. I'm not none of that. But I believe you have the right to defend yourself. You have the right
To bear
to
arms.
bear arms. If any threat come your way, you should be able to defend yourself and neutralize the threat. So if he was on that type of time, I wouldn't have no problem. That's why I'm hearing people that's trying to make excuses for Ja in the sense of, he's just a gun. I don't see what he did wrong. I'm not saying that he committed a crime. Obviously, I'm not trying to go as hard as Shannon Sharp and all them. I'm just saying, bro, why would you have a pistol up to your head on live? You did it twice, bro. You did it twice.
You know what it is though?
What?
It's that young boy.
It's the music.
It's the
Can we
music.
put like a
It's
black
the
square
damn
over
music.
John?
Think
Can we just
he's-
black him out? Black him out, bro.
It's the damn music.
Now, I personally think he's just young and dumb, man. Like, it's
You
no
just-
way around
you
it,
just not
because after
thinking.
doing what you went through the first time, knowing you in this position to make all this money, you in this spotlight, you just got this big deal with Nike, you have a whole signature shoe.
Talk about it.
You know how many people came before you that does not have no shoe in their name?
Speak on it.
And you want to play with guns on the internet.
Speak on it, my brother.
Now, mind you, don't get me wrong, I understand that we just in a different generation when it comes to the internet and live and stuff like that, because coming back when Allen Iverson and them, if they had live and stuff like that back then, dozens of NBA players might have got in trouble for
Bro,
something
what?
like this.
They would have been fired like Paul Pierce.
Yeah, just right.
And I
Paul
Iverson
Pierce
had
even
the ones
said,
with him. He had the ones.
Bruh.
apparently.
Paul Pierce even said he
only
brought a gun with him every day after he got stabbed. He
I
was
believe it.
bringing guns
And
to the
he
Celtics
would've
Association.
Had
But did he get caught one time?
Yeah.
No. Nah. Paul Pierce didn't get in trouble for none of that stuff.
Yeah. He didn't get caught.
So what I'm saying is, with this generation and the lives and all of that and the social media, he just kind of got sunken into that more so than just like, you know what I'm saying, him trying to put himself in that spotlight. He just a victim of the generation. But that don't make an excuse
ain't trying to
for
make
you
excuses for
not
him.
doing
Yeah.
that. Nah. You can't do that.
Exactly.
Too much money
Can't do
missed
that.
out on.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like, how we pride, if you don't know anything about this show, we pride ourselves on holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
Accountable.
He
That was like
shouldn't
one of our
have did
first
that.
episodes. Accountability was definitely going to be the name of the show for a minute because we kept saying accountability. And Ja, not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to talk at you. I'm just a person that's speaking from a person that want to see you win, that want to see you succeed, because I actually like your game, bro. I like and enjoy. Like I really think your game is you're one of the most popular players in the league for a reason, because your game is aesthetically pleasing to watch. Nobody want to watch LeBron fall down and miss dunks and just
Wow.
Okay, that was like one game. Relax.
Oh, man.
Okay.
airball and layups
Wow.
flopping all over the place. You
Wow.
6'8" something, using all types of.
I don't like LeBron personally.
Uh,
I would
He
just put
was-
that
he
out
was
there.
Oh
looking
yeah.
sad.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to get him back. Okay, he might have something.
Evidence
You
right
ain't-
there. Another evidence.
What you
Just
mean?
saying.
What evidence about what?
No, we not starting this.
Don't
Let
start.
it go.
We can start if you
Just
want
let
to.
it go, please.
let
I
it-
can't have another episode.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go.
My head.
You know better.
Hater. But
You know, I ain't no hater. We already proved who the hater.
No, we are proved it.
He's a hater.
Oh.
This is the face of a hater. Everybody,
It's
put
the
hater
dis-
under
the
his
disrespect
name.
must
Put
stop.
hater under
The
his face.
disrespect must stop.
The disrespect for what?
The all-time leading scorer.
We gonna move on.
Okay.
But like I was
Moving on,
saying,
sir.
I'm not finna play with you.
Going back.
That's straight up.
All right, let's just leave it at that.
right?
Because I don't want a third episode.
But I'm just,
After 20 years.
bro, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, Ja, I'm not trying to talk at you, bro. I'm not trying to talk at you at all. I'm just saying, you a skinny guy that's dunking on 7-footers and embarrassing them. I mean, you and Anthony Edwards, he be going for it too. Ja be, if he was playing in the pen, them dudes would hurt him. I
They
ain't gonna
would.
front.
Oh my
He got
God.
some nice highlights.
Cause he be going up the way he be going up. It don't even look safe, bro.
He got some nice highlights.
You see how he be going? Like it's not even safe the way he's going up.
It's the landing part.
Cause he's just jumping out of. He can just be dribbling up the court,
He got them hops.
He be listening to NBA YoungBoy for the game. He don't
bro.
care.
That make
You ready to risk it all?
You said that music got him possessed.
I mean,
You ready to
he hit
risk
that
it
gritty
all?
before you dunk on somebody.
That's real though
Stop
with the
playing
music. We're
with
gonna have to talk about that one day. But like, I admire your game, bro, and I want to see you win. So I'm just saying, you got to be accountable for this. Don't mess up. Too much is given, too much is required. You know what's Spider-Man? The Spider-Man saying? What was Uncle Ben
Okay.
saying?
A great responsibility.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
That's real. It's
Facts.
real, man.
Stop playing with him.
So that's all I'm saying. I want to see you win, bro. Which leads me to my next question. Do you think this is the end for Ja or not?
Oh God.
Who wants to start it off?
I didn't want to answer this question.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you want me
say
to
no.
start? No?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. What's up?
They gonna give him a hefty suspension though.
Right.
It's coming.
I agree.
It's coming. He gonna lose a lot, but he'll still be in the league. They not gonna take him out. He
I
got too
agree.
much talent. He has some deeper roots now to just kick him out, bro. That's a waste.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff invested behind that young man. So
I agree.
no, I ain't.
What you think, Corey?
If I'm being honest, I'm gonna say I'm hoping for the best in this situation, right?
Oh,
Just
Lord.
like I was the first time.
Oh Lord.
I was hoping for the best, like, because it was ugly for him. I was seeing, it'd be a lot of rumors and fake news that go out.
That's true.
So I was seeing things that was saying he was indefinitely suspended before I learned it was only 8 games.
right.
So I'm like, man, like, I hope he could come back from that. I was hoping the best for him just because he made a mistake.
Same.
But now that he did it this time, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't got no sympathy for him. Like, I as a black man, I want him to still like overcome that and like not do it again.
Right.
But the fact that you are this star, you are in this spotlight, and then you take the time to do this again, bro. They gave you a chance. They let you back. You still got your shoe. Nike took his shoes off
Offline.
Oh, they really did. I heard
Yes.
about that. That's real.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
they
it's
took they
gone.
took his shoes off the site
You could search
because I was
right
gonna
now.
get myself some of them.
There's no John Morant on Nike
I was just
right
trying to get
now.
back in the gym.
You're not getting back
So,
in the gym.
It's
Pick
like,
another shoe.
Man, with that,
I
it's
can't even
like,
get Kyrie.
You gotta wear some Paul Georges or something.
I still got my old Kyries, bro. I ain't wearing no Paul. Oh hell no. Playoff P.
Nah, I still hope the
please
best
don't.
for Ja, though, man. And I do want him to overcome this situation and learn from it. But after me saying that the first time and he did it again, man, I don't know what to say. Like,
You don't know what's gonna happen with him.
I
He
hope the
acting like-
best, but I'm expecting. What did the commissioner say? He's expecting the worst. That's exactly
Damn.
what I was thinking before he even said that. Like,
He did say that too.
he said that, and I was thinking that before he said it, because it's like
He did
I
say that.
was vouching for you the first time, bro, and you did this again carelessly. you know, his homie was looking out for him, trying to block it out. Like you said, as soon as
it's
he
too
got
late.
in there, he tried to stop it, but it's like Ja just
People
didn't care.
watching.
He was on the live. He seen his homie on the phone. He put the gun out.
Yeah.
Like,
And
come
your
on, bro.
homie,
Yeah.
that ain't your homie, Ja.
That's not your homie.
That's not your homie. And if he is your homie, you need to get rid of him because he's too goofy. He too goofy.
Nah, Ja's the goofy, bro.
Tighten up.
Yeah,
I
Ja
love
goofy
Ja.
too, but you can't have
But-
dudes like that around you though.
But his homie tried to help him though. Like
I mean, he
when
did
he
try to
But why would you even?
be on live, I understand that
Right,
too.
it's
Knowing
like
that
running
he's
the
a wild card and he
How
gonna
would you-
do this.
how would you
You
know
know
he's
he got a
gonna
gun.
pull it
So you and John be in the car all the time. Let's say John, he worth $1 million. You know John work for like Disney or something. Like he's some type of
Disney,
Disney actor or something. You know he got the
Disney actor.
little.
He Hollywood. Don't do that.
Funny.
Don't
You
do
know he
that.
could be one of the.
He
I can see
Minnie
what
Mouse.
dwarf
I'll
at.
I
flip
mean,
this
Mickey
table.
Mouse.
I'm just saying. But so you know John work a
Laughing
lot,
like Minnie
and y'all
Mouse.
hanging together.
Mhm.
You see John with John. He go gun crazy when he by himself. And with y'all, he just like pulling. He got a problem with guns. He always pulling something out. Just-
He
I don't-
always doing a
I don't
Katie
do
got
that.
bands.
yeah, he
He
just.
always.
Ain't no 22 in my hand.
Nah,
John
we
with
ain't gonna
22.
call it Katie Got Bands. Y'all know that video? It's a stick up.
Oh, yeah.
It's the new Katie Got Bands.
Oh,
Zesty, boy.
Boy,
For real.
I ain't
That's
gonna
the new
see it.
Katie Got Bands.
I ain't-
Yeah. So, but and let's say you see John, John, he got a lot to lose. And John, would you even go live in a situation?
Nah, I get what you
Would you
going.
even go live?
I get where you going with that.
If you was
Absolutely
real
not.
homie.
Nah, for
Like,
real.
no.
Like, no.
Or
bro.
even
No.
if you do go live, you would say, "Hey, John, I'm finna go live. Put that, and he got to put that thing. Do not pull nothing out. We just finna show the world how we living."
You was just on live the last time. It should be no more lives.
That's what
See,
I'm
He
saying.
was
No
gonna laugh
more
by
lies.
himself the first time when
Yeah.
he did it. He propped that phone up and did
Yeah.
it because he wanted to do it.
Goofball.
So now
Nice.
he's a goofball the second time too because
What?
he knew his man's was on live,
He
right?
looked at
Just
the
aware.
camera.
He knew. He looked at the camera the
looked at the
first
camera.
time.
Yeah.
They was
Then
turning
he
up.
got the
Yeah.
Diddy
Yeah.
bopping, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
You
Yeah.
reached
The
down
Lil
to
J.
the
him
seat.
for a minute.
Lil J.
And then he put it back over there, and John like, yeah, nigga. So it's like, nah, nigga.
Because it wasn't in
dog.
your lap. It wasn't in his lap. If I seemed like he was
Nah, he
like,
picked it up. It's like he
whatever.
did that on purpose, and
He
that's
probably
why I don't
picked
got
it
no
up to the
sympathy for him.
Unfortunately.
I don't want to be in the NBA anymore.
It just don't make sense to me. So you say you
Don't
just
say
you don't know
that.
the outcome.
I made a Facebook post saying John want to take his millions and go back to the block because that's what I think he want to do at this
I
point.
don't know.
He
bro.
know he rich. He know what he doing.
You don't
and
even
it's
live on the
like,
block.
No,
That's
bro.
what's crazy to
He
me.
Even
want to
the
be a gang member.
I hope it's not. I
Sadly.
hope it's not the case. I hope he just going through a phase. But
I want him to overcome this.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Your
But John,
phase
I
gonna
hope
ruin
he
your
do.
life.
what you think? Do you think it's the end for Ja in the NBA?
I hope I would don't say I would like what my man said. I would just hope for the best because he was already suspended for 8 games. So what they gonna do? Like suspended for a whole year, and that's the same. That's being suspended for a whole year. That's like the same charge is given as like someone taking drugs. So like smoking weed or like doing it like some CBDs or something like
Yeah,
that.
the new CBA, they said they finna start allowing some players to get.
I know.
get
Know
lit.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they said they
Which
gonna
I heard
let
about that. I heard about that too. But back in the day, OJ Mayo got suspended for that
Oh yeah,
a
he
whole
couldn't leave it
year.
alone.
A whole year.
He couldn't leave it alone.
And that's like, they gonna suspend Ja for a whole season? Like, is that possible?
I mean, when you think about like everybody's like little suspensions. Remember Ime got suspended just
That
for
was
that.
pointless. That was pointless.
Just for that
Celtics-
though.
I ain't gonna.
So
Infidelity.
you can only imagine what they finna do to him.
Yeah.
And that's just a coach. He a player.
yeah. I didn't know they suspend coaches like that.
Yeah.
When you black,
I don't know. They'll make anything up.
Hey, that's just like how my black household was. Ain't no rules in here.
I don't know, man.
Just making everything up.
So you don't think it's over?
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be over. But I don't say his talent is too great. But just because your talent too great don't mean because it was a lot of talented players in the NBA that just wasted it all. A lot of people that didn't get a chance to make it to the NBA because they wasted it all. So who knows how the situation gonna play? Because y'all saying Silver be soft, but y'all know Silver be tough sometimes. So
He ain't got no choice.
Give
but
me
to-
an example.
He ain't got a choice now, but I don't know what
Hey,
you
Give
talking
me
about.
an
Sometimes,
example.
hey,
right now he has to be.
I
But
mean,
I don't know what you talking
He
about.
put people on punishment. That's only
Punishment.
That's his thing.
That's
he put
time
people,
out.
He put people on
It's not
punishment.
even punishment.
He put people on punishment. Time
Talking about
out.
punishment.
Bro, that man
What was
John.
the purpose of counseling if you wasn't gonna?
It
keep
wasn't no
going?
Hey,
That's
some-
cap. I'm
that's-
gonna
that's-
call
I, think that- I
cap.
feel like that was for the story though. Like
Yeah.
that was just
counseling,
PR.
anger management. Like
Because when did he have time to really do that? Like,
Yeah,
he went
that's what
back
I was
to-
saying.
I
That,
was
the
thinking
math
that.
wasn't math, and I'm
I
like,
was
wait,
thinking
you
that.
got suspended. How
yeah.
you did? What you mean you did work? Like you did work in 6 days?
And then you came back, and everything's all fine.
Work
You're not
take at
gonna
least
touch-
2 months.
Took that
No
at
more
least.
guns.
Did the interview with Jalen Rose.
What you mean work?
and then lost in the playoffs.
Was the year gun? Oh my god.
That's not even a pay period. 2 weeks. You need at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He didn't even go through a pay period to do some work. He just, I'm back. Yeah.
I'm back and I'm better.
I mean, he was good. The first couple. After that, you gotta admit he was kind of good.
I mean, yeah,
And then he
I
got out
don't
the playoffs.
expect him to like be messed up and not play basketball.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just like outside of basketball, you gotta conduct yourself the right way.
I agree. Represent, like you say, you represent the NBA. Somebody like Profitless, basketball association in the world.
Oh, they said that he stole his apology off the internet. Y'all seen?
I
that
heard
shit?
about that too.
I don't know if
ChatGPT.
that's true. I don't know,
I don't know
if
how
he
true
used
it is.
AI to make the apology.
Oh
I don't know
my
if that's
God.
true. So I'm just gonna say allegedly. But if you bogus, you wrong for that job. If you did that,
But it was word for word. I ain't even gonna lie.
No, I saw that shit.
wait.
It was
So that's
worth-
really it was really created by AI.
That's a chance. Chad,
You can't hire no PR
Hey,
person to write your. What you
shout
mean?
out
can't-
to
you can't be
ChatGPT.
authentic
You
about
know,
it.
ChatGPT be helping people through write essays. Help people write.
Yeah,
cover
everybody
letters,
know it now, but
resumes,
Create an apology.
create
that's
apologies.
if that's the case, the world is. I feel sad for the world because everybody getting dumb now. They're getting too dumb.
Hey,
Yeah.
You can't write an apology. You can't write a.
Oh, good one. Oh yeah, ChatGPT got that.
Listen. Okay, this is what I'm gonna get. Do I think it's the end for Ja Morant? No, I don't think it's the end for Ja Morant. Simply because not because of him being just a super apologetic. I just think it's not the end because Ja Morant, he fills up arenas. It's that simple. He fills up arenas. He sells tickets. If you look this up on the internet, you can find out he's probably one of the most. No, he literally is. He was the most searched, trendiest player, if that's even a word. He was the most trendiest player in the league for like the past 4 or 5 months. Like kids look up to this guy.
Yes.
They try to find his highlights. He's more searched than LeBron.
Kids got
That's
on
the
Ja
problem
Morant
with the
jerseys. They
gun.
be running around with
Zach,
Ja Morant
Search
jerseys.
Ja Morant and see he's playing with a gun. That's a problem.
Yep.
Exactly. You look at the analytics. They literally they saw it was like Ja Morant, Steph Curry, and then LeBron, the most searched players in the NBA. So he's very popular. He fills up tickets. And then you gotta understand, like I said, bring it back to Adam Silver when I say he's a marketing guy. He's thinking it from a business perspective. So yeah, he may punish him, but you're not gonna try to destroy the market you just built up. Memphis didn't have a superstar like this ever. I don't think
Ever.
they never. The closest they had Zebo. Zebo was
That's-
great, but
Pau Gasol.
Pau Gasol, Marc Gasol, and Pau.
Marcus. Bye.
Yeah, Pau was there for a little bit, but he didn't do nothing.
That's
So
not noteworthy.
not what Ja Morant's doing.
No.
Yeah,
They
haven't
went
had
to-
a Ja Morant.
They
They never-
did some
That's why
things.
he had the leniency the first season. that
Exactly.
He did get because he is who he is.
Exactly. And the
He's
NBA
literally the face of their franchise.
exactly. He's one of the faces of the league as well.
Mm.
So the NBA they're trying to develop all these markets. They say, okay, fine. We got a star in Memphis. We get a star in Miami. We get a star in LA. That's what Silver really wants to do. Which, as a
Builds
smart businessman,
Stars.
I don't see why you would be slow not to try to give one of your best players the benefit of the doubt, especially after you just built up this market. If you suspend Ja for two years, I mean, some people say, like, I heard Rick Carlisle, he's a clown, he's a goofy. Yeah, Rick,
God.
you're a goofy, you're a goofball.
Great-
Only Rick I like. Well, no, I
Great
don't like
coach.
him. He's a snitch.
Good coach.
I'm about to say white boy Rick, but no, I don't like. I like the movie though. But that was stupid. I heard Rick say he should be suspended for 2 years, no pay,
No pay.
void his contract.
Damn.
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
had-
like,
that's
Rick,
a
what are you
lot.
talking about?
Okay, I ain't gonna say like 2
You gotta
years,
work at
but
Walmart now?
And then CJ McCollum, you shouldn't be no president of no players union. The stuff I've been reading, CJ McCollum apparently he's trying to side with the Rick Carlisle's and the coaches and the owners that want to see Ja out the league.
Mm.
CJ, you're supposed to advocate for the players. You're the president of the players union.
He
Meaning
probably,
What are you
Paul.
doing?
it's probably like,
I always knew
This-
CJ was a clown.
I mean, John Morant a player, so
He
it's
right
like,
up on this
he
Chris
probably
Paul.
embarrassing the player.
Yeah.
right up on the Chris Paul.
hmm I knew CJ was a company man. I didn't want to believe it because I used to like him in Portland, but I knew he gives me them company man vibes. You ever heard CJ McCollum talk?
Yes.
He gives me company man vibes.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown is the vice president. I feel like he should be the president because he was the only one that advocated for Kyrie when that whole situation was going down. Jaylen Brown actually sees it both ways.
Yeah.
So I don't. Do I think that he's gonna be out the league or just is he done? No, I think it's gonna be a very serious punishment. I think the punishment is deserved as long as it ain't what Rick Carlisle was talking about. No 2 years with no pay. That's going
No
too
pay.
far.
Goddamn.
You know, he got to work back for it. Work for his contract. But it was some. I gotta read that again.
What?
But it was crazy. I
You
was
want
like,
him to go to the G League? he
basically,
said.
I'm like, what the hell?
Shit. They pay
That's too crazy. Do you know how many points he would average if they did that?
me.
It's
They would
different.
shut the G League down.
You,
I don't
you
even
seen
think
Dwight?
he
You
got
seen
it.
Dwight Howard
Yeah.
talking about come to the
Yeah,
Taiwan?
I was just going to say that.
Chris
Him,
Paul,
Dylan
come to
Brooks.
Taiwan. Dylan Brooks.
Dwight,
Come to
stop trolling
Taiwan.
people, bro. Stop
Kevin
that.
Durant.
Come to Taiwan.
Taiwan.
They need you.
For real.
Yeah,
Ain't lying.
it's different. It's funny. It's,
Whole new NBA.
No,
Yeah.
facts.
I think it's
I'll
like
pay to watch that. I ain't gonna lie.
Ticket.
I
it
watch that
would.
shit too.
That would be crazy if like they sent all them players over there. Even though that would never
Oh,
happen.
that would be crazy.
I'm paying my money. I'm getting
Talking
on the
about
next
Jordan
flight
Poole.
to Taiwan.
Oh, I mean, Jordan Poole, come to Taiwan.
It's different.
He ain't going unless the baddies are there though.
Shit, some love from Taiwan baddies.
I get a lot of my draws made in Taiwan. Yeah,
How you know that?
I
That's
be
a
looking-
random
looking at
fact.
I
Tag.
be looking at the joint. Look at the
Talking
tag.
about, yeah, made in Taiwan.
Taiwan. Okay, so
I
maybe
fuck with
it's some good opportunity out there for you, Ja. But
All right. Question for you.
what's up?
Do you think Bam is going to get over 9 rebounds
I'm crying.
tonight?
Life bets. FanDuel.
Tell my shout out to FanDuel.
Well-
shout out to the Prize Picks.
Prize
Miami Heat.
Picks.
Who using Prize Picks? I hate Prize Picks.
I just started yesterday.
Oh,
and
wow.
I love it so far.
real?
It was my first day yesterday. I didn't lose nothing yet. I'm trying to hit the jackpot, but I ain't lose.
I might get on there, but I've been on FanDuel. That's all I've been doing.
FanDuel, I won a
FanDuel
little
back.
bit on that, but they been
Mama. I need a loan.
it's hurting me.
Don't ask me for nothing.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't look at me.
This
Gotta
man
buy.
said I need a loan. Jesus Christ.
Not gonna lie to you. My pay period got messed up at the job. They messing up.
Okay, you could talk
Call
about
your
this
brother
and
after the
heated
show.
Shout out to
breeze.
them. Shout out to them. Y'all bogus.
1-800 John needs a loan. 1-800 John needs a loan. Help him out. Help him donate. Donate to him. I usually don't ask for donations, but donate to him.
I am in the gutter.
Right.
Let me
But
stop.
no, I don't think it's like I said. Back to John Morant. I don't think it's over. I don't think it's then. Like you gotta look. Now, one thing the NBA is when it comes to every organization. I did say earlier, the NBA is not Shaquanda's BBLs. It's not the local organization, the local company around the block. It is a top-notch company. But one thing that the NBA does have in common with basically any company, any organization, is that they basically probably gonna give them like a verbal warning. They already did that. Then you get the pink slip. Then you get the eventually the suspension. Then eventually if you mess up again, you get fired. Now
Termination.
it's not gonna be completely like that. But the reason they're doing all this now is basically to build a paper trail. They're trying to see if you're gonna mess up again. They're gonna try to see, okay, we gave you all these warnings. Now when we boot you, don't say we didn't give you a warning. So, Ja, if you're listening, they got a paper trail on you now. So if they give you a break this time, I would advise you not to be around no pistols. Don't be around no rappers, no nothing. You better be around Logic. That's the only rapper you better be around. Be around Logic, Eminem, Vanilla Ice, MC Search. What's another
Logic.
harmless rapper? Chance the
He
Rapper.
said Logic. Harmless.
What's a harmless? Name a harmless rapper. What's a harmless rapper? Rappers that don't be doing nothing. J. Cole. Be around J. Cole. J. Cole, he
J.
positive.
Cole hang with Lil Durk now. You don't want to go.
Oh, damn.
Reputation tainted.
All my
Damn.
life.
Well, you gotta find somebody. I don't know what you gonna do, but you gotta get around somebody. Get around Lecrae. Something. I don't know.
Lecrae.
Get around Lecrae.
Oh,
That's your best option. That'll be cool. Hit up Lecrae, Kirk Franklin Lecrae, do a collab. You get featured in a video called "Changing My Ways," gospel video. Ja Morant, you at the altar with your hands
you
up.
the publisher?
I just gave you a scheme, Ja. This is what you do. Okay, get Kirk Franklin, Marvin Sapp, CeCe Winans, and Lecrae is the featured rapper.
That's a lot of people.
Oh man,
on
who
that.
pay for them?
He got the
features?
money. He got the money. Well, he might. Well, he got the money. He got the money.
CeCe Winans.
Yeah, get all these gospel singers, get in the church, and you just have a music video where you come into the altar, you change your ways, you crying, look sincere, look genuine, Ja, and just basically
You a director?
do a whole run where you just changing your ways. You talking about you gave your life, you changed your life, you just it could work. I'm telling you. PR people, listen. This could work for Ja.
It
So,
will not work.
You know, through a
It
whole,
will not work.
you change your life to
You're
it.
setting him up for failure.
I'm helping you out. I gave him the skate. That's the play. If he do that, I guarantee you he'll be back in the good graces of
You're
the
trying
people.
to have an album.
I'm not buying it.
What?
I might not buy it,
I'm
but
not
it'll work.
buying it.
It'll work. It'll work. Sell some Girl Scout cookies or something.
Just go play basketball.
John
Yeah.
Morant and Kirk
That'll make
Franklin.
it right
The randomest link up.
In the history.
Like
I think it would be good. Ja and Kirk Franklin.
you can see that man just
I
what
can
up
see that.
with Kirk. What up, Kirk?
Put them
Nigga,
hands
wanna
down.
jump.
You better put the praying hands over.
They gonna be grittying through the church.
Gritty into the church.
Oh,
mean, just-
man. Oh, it's a name for that dance? Wow. I learned something.
No, but and any last words on this topic? Because we're gonna move on to the next one. Any last words?
Just do better, man.
All right. So in recent news, in other sports news, Doc Rivers, Monty Williams, Nick Nurse were all, even Mike Budenholzer, we talked about in a previous episode. It's like a firing frenzy of coaches. So there's a lot of vacancies. Ime Udoka, he got hired. We talked about that in the previous episode. Congratulations to Ime Udoka again. Like I said, I think he deserved it. I don't think he deserved it.
I mean, I ain't gonna say.
I'm gonna see. I see like
I'm just gonna soft clap.
he
Soft
was
clap.
smashing the white one.
Infidelity.
I was making like I was trying to check, but
You fumbled the bag.
yeah, you did tweak Ime. But you back in it with the Rockets. So
Boo.
The Rockets.
They gonna get
Yeah.
James Harden again. They gonna get James Harden again. That's gonna be the dumbest
And what they gonna go?
full circle ever.
that's not gonna be a combination. If Ime and James, I feel like they're gonna get into it.
They
I can
gonna-
just see it
They
now.
going to the club together.
Because Ime,
You ain't lying.
Damn, no.
You ain't
Houston Trick Club for sure.
it'll be crazy. But
Yeah.
no, you see the recent firings, you see the recent vacancies in these coaching. What was your reactions to those firings? Do you think they were just? Do you think they were justified? I'll start off by saying no. I don't think the one with Doc Rivers was justified. I don't think he should have been fired. Monty Williams, I still didn't believe it, but I can see why they would say he should be fired. But I don't think Doc Rivers should have been fired. You got players like James Harden, Joel Embiid. I feel like they gave up on him. They gave up completely. They didn't play the way they were supposed to be playing. That's not Doc Rivers' fault. Doc Rivers, yeah, he may not have lived up to what he's supposed to live up to in times past, but as far as this series, this has nothing to do with Doc. You can't force players to play. If players give up on you, that's all you. It's nothing you can really do. That's them. So no, I don't think it was justified. The rest of them, Nick Nurse, Monty Williams, and Budenholzer, definitely Budenholzer, heat all the way. We're gonna talk about that. But those guys, yeah, okay, get rid of them. But Doc Rivers had nothing to do with nothing. I don't think it's justified. What you think?
You don't think Doc Rivers deserved to get fired? Come on.
Not this series. This has nothing to do with him.
I mean, Doc Rivers get fired.
Not
every
this
time.
series.
That's
This
what-
series,
that's what
no,
you know.
Kaya. I'm not going.
He hasn't been getting no.
This
championship.
series right here, you think this has something to do with Doc? This has something to do with coaching, or did it have something to do with players?
I mean,
This series right here, 2023.
To me, he always been a great coach. It's just that he just can't get the job
So
done.
you looking at his credit history?
For
We
sure.
talking about right now.
I mean, for sure. I mean,
I'm definitely taking the credit history.
like
God.
it's been documented. Every time a 3-2 lead or it'd be a 2-0 lead or something like that.
He's just not that man to make the calls.
As he's not, I guess.
But
Yeah, for
I
real.
ain't gonna say that Joel Embiid and James Harden ain't in the wrong either. Because
I mean,
they
Joel Embiid.
piss poor performances.
I'm gonna
both
get
of
back.
them.
I'm gonna get to that later.
But as a coach, you gotta motivate your players. You do. This is the playoffs.
I agree.
Hey, like wake up! It's time to wake
Hey.
up. It's time to get down. And yeah, that was ugly. Everybody should have been fired. I ain't gonna lie. I think everybody should have been fired.
Everybody gets
Nobody gets a pass.
Throw the whole
Monty
organization away.
Williams, you put yourself in the same spot you did last playoffs. We're not doing that again. You're
Yeah.
out. You get the boot. Nick Nurse, it was a good run, but you're gone. Budenholzer, sir, how do you lose, man?
Yeah, I love it.
Fired.
Thank
Wasn't
you,
his
Budenholzer.
fault. That wasn't his fault.
Budenholzer, you can be
can't
my
blame-
assistant coach.
I ain't gonna lie. Tips should be on the table too.
To be honest,
Knicks.
He
but
ain't
no,
gonna
that was players too as well.
It was Julius Randle, little toxic self.
You saw what he did. You saw what they did to Julius Randle's board.
They stomped on it.
What
Stumped
board?
on it, put a trade on him.
They said trade me. Drew a big circle around his face.
Oh, New Yorkers.
Tore
New
it
York
down.
Knicks
Stephen
fans.
A. got
And
on
then
his
stomped
I
ass.
on
told y'all what was gonna happen. I told y'all. Y'all didn't believe me.
Hey, I mean,
Y'all didn't believe me. We gonna get to that.
it
but
wasn't their photo, so that's all that matters.
Fire,
I get it perfect. I said 6.
Mm.
I said 6. Get it right, buddy. You can fact check me.
Okay.
Cookie?
Anyway, you
Cookie?
said it's justified.
I say it's just fat.
What you said?
I mean, with me, this is how it's always been. Like I said earlier, past champions, coaches for the last 3-4 years, been fired, and it's like you always need that scapegoat because your team didn't make it over the hump. You had the same team. How y'all didn't make it? Like I said, but Giannis is like the Bucks. There was really no excuse for them not to make it back to the finals. They still could have made it to the finals. They was a great team. They was the first. They was number one. They were number one.
Show up.
It
though.
was.
They didn't show up.
First round, right?
Yeah.
So
LOL.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing, man.
Embarrassing.
Round of applause for the Heat.
I'm gonna clap. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy did that.
I ain't clapping. Nothing.
Jimmy did that. Don't be a hater.
Trying to get a good parlay with them.
Heat all the way, baby.
But
Oh yeah, I got mine. But what you think? Justified or not?
see, me personally, I feel like it's just trendy for them to be firing all these head coaches after they don't win. Because growing up, I didn't hear about this. It's like after a team got kicked out the playoffs, you didn't hear about their coach being fired within the next week. So it's just something trendy that these bigger house officials are doing. You know what I'm saying? The big heads of the house when it comes to these organizations, they like, okay, well, they're letting them go. Let's let them go. We can find something new. It's just what's going on right now.
Yeah. And it's crazy.
They need a
the
scapegoat.
business.
It's crazy
just
to
the
me.
We here to
business.
win.
I don't know if it's
You can't make us win.
like,
You gotta go.
justified, but it's
Yeah.
trendy.
I'm just
is
saying
what I
this,
would
bro.
call
Like
it.
it seemed weird. Like, what's the qualifications to make you get fired? It seemed like coaches are getting fired even when they get success. So it's like, okay, if you get success and you lose, okay, you fired. You better consistently win. But if you don't get success, like Brett Brown, you can coach for 10 years, no problem. I'm like, I'm confused with the hiring and firing system at NBA. So what's the criteria? What's the syllabus?
Especially
That's
You
like,
John said.
okay, you don't think
for
Monty
success.
Williams deserve to get fired?
I can see why, so I'm not gonna really argue about that. I can see why he got fired.
I'm in the same position. You
I'm
might
just
thought
on-
that
I'm
kinda
on the
just-
Doc
that
Rivers
kinda
joint.
did it for
Go.
me.
I'm on the
Yeah.
Doc Rivers. The Doc Rivers
Yeah.
didn't make sense to me. Not
Right.
this year. Maybe next year, but this year it had nothing to do with Doc. And believe me, I know
Okay.
Doc has not lived up to what he's supposed to be doing. But this year had nothing to do with Doc. This was strictly players quitting on him. Harden has been known to be a coach killer. He's known to be a coach killer. If he don't like you, he'll make it known. He'll go straight up. He'll go right by it. He'll say, "How you doing today?" This is everything I heard. He'll literally tell the coach, talk to the guy, have a whole conversation talking about how your wife, how your kids, how you good, we good. See you at practice. Go right up to Daryl Morey. Said, "Yeah, we got to get rid of Doc." That's what everything I've been hearing. I'm like, so he's kind of like two-faced with it. He's that Harden don't care.
You got
He'll
two
smile in
coaches
your face
fired
but
in
shoot you in
Houston.
the back.
He's a bum anyway, so
Yeah, you
Damn.
got
washed.
I mean,
He's a talented bum.
He,
Damn.
when
I
he want to
mean,
be talented,
to
Jesus
me,
Christ.
I just wanna know the
Think of who-
criteria.
I think he just won the.
He's one of BS.
Like we talking about John Morant and all this John Morant being young boy.
He want to be in a club and
Hey,
play
I
basketball
mean,
part time.
James Harden
You wanna hang with Lil
is
Baby?
4PF. Exactly.
4PF.
You took it out my mouth.
I mean,
That's
Yeah.
Lil Baby homie. Like
It's different. It's
But
different.
I'm
Lil
not-
Baby came to the game. James Harden hit a game winner overtime.
Oh,
What
I'm
he
gonna
dropped
show off
30,
for my
40.
mans.
Like yeah, that's
Hey.
crazy to me.
If he
I
get
noticed
lit,
that.
That's
He needs to be in
crazy.
LA, you saying. He
That's
needs to be in LA,
that.
brother.
I'm saying
He
though.
said he going back to Houston. He don't even care about the contract.
That's how I
extension.
know you're done.
Exactly.
That's how I know
and
you're
that's
done
what I
after
was
that.
saying about it. Like he
You wanna
just
go
wanna
and be
to
washed?
Houston. He want to go buy a big
Mm.
house, party, win
ain't
or
doing nothing.
lose, 30 strippers at the crib. That's all he finna do.
He said I had my time.
He
That's
said, I'm
like-
not winning the ring. I'm finna get
Okay,
paid
you
and
blame
play
that on
basketball.
Doc, though? That's what
No,
I'm saying.
He might as well go to
No,
Taiwan.
you can't blame James Harden on Doc.
That's what I'm saying. So you blaming Doc. You saying Doc, he should have been gone then.
No, I'm saying James Harden is kind of like John Morant without the gun.
Damn.
Truth.
But I feel like Ja want to compete, though. Not saying
Yeah, yes.
James don't want to compete.
He
I feel
don't.
like Ja
He
got
don't.
that heart.
I agree with that too, though.
So I can't compare them in that sense. I feel like Ja
wanna
won it.
play. On the good enough team, he might not even do the stupid shit he do.
Yeah, I feel like if he had a good veteran like Jimmy Butler around him, Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler would have choked
Oh,
his ass a
Lord,
long
man.
time ago.
Recruiting.
Not
Yeah,
saying
ain't
we
no-
need him.
I mean, there ain't no guidance on that team.
Not saying we need him, but you know, Ja Morant. I'm not talking about Ja Morant. Listen, all this showed me when it comes to the coaches. It made me appreciate coaches like Eric Spoelstra. Perfect transition, you know. Miami Heat, they've been winning.
Mm.
Spoelstra, he was able to get them to the Eastern Conference Finals. I heard all your doubts. Y'all been talking. Y'all was laughing. We gonna clip this too. Y'all was doubting all season,
Yeah.
saying. Now I say y'all, I mean 1, 2 people out there in the world, you know, saying the Heat was not worth it. I see the little commentators coming back now saying the Heat are for real. Oh my God, the Heat are serious. Yeah, the Heat can really do it. They really got to. But before they was talking about the Heat ain't going nowhere. The Heat ain't doing this. But where we at now? The Heat. Where y'all at now?
I mean, y'all
It's a
still not.
Cinderella story.
We're gonna see.
Remember a few months ago back? Remember a few episodes back? Y'all literally said to me when I said who the best coach. I was saying who the best coach in the league. Y'all remember this? I said who the best coach. I said Spo's the best coach in the league. Y'all said no, it's Doc Rivers and Steve Kerr. I was like Doc Rivers. You talking about Cookie Monster? James Harden. If anybody ain't heard Doc
Don't
Rivers,
make fun of him.
Don't make fun of Steve Kerr either. He still got his job.
Steve. But look what Steve Kerr has though.
Ooh.
Look what Steve Kerr has.
Yeah, but
Eliminated at the crib.
yeah, but at the same time, they won the championship.
Spo is coaching. He's always in East
Sadly-
Conference Finals with undrafted players. He's gonna go to the finals and win. Heat all the way, man. I gotta keep stressing that. Heat are going all the way. You doubters, you goofies,
Heat
you
all the
lames.
way.
We don't want y'all. Just stay over there. Stay with your weak team. Stay with your LA Flakers,
So
your
you-
LA referees.
So-
Chicken
So
nuggets.
real quick then. So you think
So, chicken nuggets.
so Heat versus the Nuggets then?
I ain't gonna lie.
I did say Heat versus Suns, but I was proven wrong right there.
So you think Joel? I mean not Joel, but you think Joker is gonna get whooped by Bam?
What? No, I know the
What?
Nuggets will get beat by the Heat. That's what I know. See, we got the team mentality. We know Jimmy Butler is the Dendada. He's the best player left in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But the Heat will
Slow your
prevail.
roll.
The Heat will win the championship. The Heat, if they face the matter of fact, I'll even say it
So-
right now. But right now they playing the Celtics. By the time you see this episode, the Heat are playing the Celtics.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Boston Celtics got swept.
I ain't gonna lie.
I wouldn't be
Jason
surprised they got
Tatum,
swept.
if you don't pick your
Boston, I wouldn't be
Oh.
surprised if they got swept.
Let me check this.
I wouldn't be surprised if y'all got swept.
Let me check this score right now.
Jason Bum Tatum. needs
So
to
yeah,
wake
real,
up.
that was the only last thing we do. We're gonna predict these Eastern Conference Finals predictions. Obviously Miami versus Celtics. I'm taking Miami Heat all the way. John, who you got? And if you want to explain it, go and what?
I'm not gonna explain.
Okay, whatever. I don't care.
I'm really hoping for the Celtics to eliminate the Heat. So
You hoping, but what do you think? What's your honest prediction?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like team chemistry wise, I could definitely see why you could say the Heat because the Heat has been playing pretty. Yeah, they've been going crazy.
Yeah, talk about it.
They underdog. Jimmy Love, he thrives off being an underdog,
Yeah.
and it's a good Cinderella story, but it's
You don't like Cinderella.
it's a Cinderella. It's a make believe, just like Cinderella.
No, it's real.
So I'm sorry, but I gotta go with the Celtics because I mean that man Jason Tatum, he showed that you can give up on him right then in the moment,
Please
but
don't.
hey,
Doubt
Please
it.
don't.
But
That's
hey.
yeah, press it again. Damn.
Press it again, please.
Jason.
he went crazy in the fourth.
Jason
So
Kobe
it's-
Tatum.
It's not really over till it's,
What
till
Lil
it's
Reese
over.
do?
So I mean, I don't want to count them all the way. I don't want to count them all the way.
It's Heat. So you said Celtics.
I give it to the Celtics.
I probably got the Heat going in 5. What you think? Miami versus Celtics. Who you got? Who you got, Corey?
I'm gonna go with the Heat, and I don't know how many games because Boston, the way I've been seeing them play, they not doing it. And then the determination Jimmy Butler got.
Talk
You
about
can't forget, Jimmy Butler started off this year with fake dreadlocks. He's
Yes.
on the mission right now.
Yes.
He's in savage mode.
Yeah.
He's
I-
losing. He's losing his top out there.
He
But
started
listen.
this year with fake dreads. He's going
Yeah.
through something. He's looking for something
watched-
in his
Shut up.
inner.
I watched
in
the
his
podcast.
innards right there.
I give it to him.
And it was Jeff Teague talking about when Jimmy had went off in practice with the Timberwolves that one day. And
I
he
seen
said,
it. Shout out to Jeff Teague.
He said he showed up with the Minnesota cut out his shirt, cut out his shorts, and he ran
Gangsta.
with the third string. And they was gonna run again. They said he was gone at home and did that interview with Rachel Nichols.
Gangsta.
I'm gonna run out the like. Trying
See,
to run it
John,
back.
take notes. They say you want to be gangsta. I'm not saying this, but that's a real gangster.
cut
Go.
the city out your shirt and go hoop with the third string.
That's what I'm talking about. They
Pay-
say he had the
said-
rollie on.
He said, "Pay me, pay me.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna pay me?" I said, "Yeah, that's that man.
I give it to him.
When he loses his mind, he loses it. So shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
think Miami going away? They're gonna beat the
They gonna beat the
Celtics.
Celtics. They'll beat the Celtics.
Okay.
But
You-
it's some chicken nuggets y'all gotta worry about
Okay, we'll see. We'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get to that.
if they don't bum out.
So I got
Yeah.
Miami.
Hold on.
You got the Celtics. You got Miami. She got Miami. So we got one sheep in the room.
Right.
Next series,
Black sheep.
Lakers versus Nuggets. Who we got? I got the Nuggets, obviously.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Nuggets been wilding. But
Who you got?
Wilding is an understatement.
no, for real. But the only person that has ever came back from 2 with no deficit was LeBron James in 2007 and 2018. So I'm gonna go with the Lakers.
Ooh, I'm
Of course
shaking.
you are. You completely a sheep. Okay,
Black one.
you're a complete sheep.
See,
You're a little more brown. More brown.
After they lose that series, he lose some money. So he
Oh.
praying that they win.
Oh man,
right now.
I had a
He
feeling.
praying that they win. But
Okay.
it's over. Nuggets in 5.
I agree. I think they're gonna
Nuggets
lose.
in 5.
I'll say 6 just because I know how the league be corrupt.
just
with
gotta,
the
like,
referees.
that
They get
man-
too many
Nah.
damn
That
free
That man,
throws.
him, he don't.
Too many
That's
free throws.
why the
He gotta-
Lakers gonna get away with one game, but they can't beat them.
I mean,
So-
They
Oh,
can't
no.
put clamps
Nuggets in
on
5.
Jokic.
No, they gotta
and
like tire
Murray.
Joker. They gotta tire him out.
They can't.
They can tire him out.
They can't.
He can't even. He's not even.
They be
athletic.
beating
They
that
gonna
man.
win
He
in
still be getting
Denver.
buckets.
It ain't nobody on the Lakers that
That's
can
what I'm
guard
saying.
Jokic.
It's gonna slow
They
him.
cutting the nets down in Denver, man, in game 5.
Hey, we gotta see.
Okay, we gonna clip that if they do it too. What you
I
think?
want my money.
You know,
What
you know I got. You know I got chicken nuggets.
Good chicken nuggets.
Got chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. Okay. Okay. Well, you know me. I got the heat all the way.
So you do.
We could talk about these last two
But
topics.
who you got with the Lakers and the Nuggets, though? You
Oh,
ain't
I got the
pick-
Nuggets.
Oh, okay.
You know, I want them to. I want to see them destroyed. I want to see them defeated. I want to see them depleted. I want to see them annihilated, disintegrated. All the synonyms, all the
That's
adjectives, all the superlatives. I want to see them destroyed. I want to see them, the Lakers fans
Bye-bye,
flying.
Lakers.
I want to see the Lakers fans pissing and in the streets, just sad, just angry, just
Screw you, LeBron.
losing their minds. I want to see them just
Hey,
hopeless,
still got time.
you know,
So-
fatherless,
Fatherless, bastards. But
sick of them.
that's another topic.
Yeah. Lakers. But
Don't like that.
real quick, last two things. Do y'all think Joel Embiid deserved the MVP? That was
No.
a big thing. Real quick.
If I could cuss on here, I would say
Say what you
beep,
want.
beep, 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 beep.
Oh, no.
No. Yeah. No.
Okay. I say yeah for the regular season, but in the long term, clearly he didn't deserve it. What you think?
Clearly,
I'm gonna say that I don't think I watched enough for the regular season to feel like he deserved it.
Nobody did.
So like, no, I don't see it.
And they
And the
gave-
way I see the Joker playing in these playoffs, he deserved it
Clearly.
this year.
Clearly.
2 triple doubles back to back, 12
Ty
rebounds
Russell.
in the first quarter, game 1.
No, he
Like
going crazy.
he's different.
It's different.
Even though he's the only reason I didn't win my last parlay, he's still different. He's different.
He is different. Can't jump over a quarter, but he built different.
Yeah.
Last topic, Victor Wemby. Wembyaba. That's how you say it.
Wembyaba.
I don't know.
Wemby.
You could just say Victor.
The prospect,
The
right?
tall guy.
Right.
Lanky. He's a freak of nature. Another freak of nature coming in. They said
Unicorn.
they hyping him up. Like they really hyping him up. They really saying he's gonna be that guy. Apparently the Spurs got the number 1 pick. They're more likely gonna draft him, and they're saying he's gonna be the next great. Do you believe so? Do you think how you feel about the pick? How do you feel about the the overall selection that is inevitable to come in Victor Wembanyama? I think I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope he don't get injured because dude's that tall.
That's
He's
what I was
that
thinking.
tall. Like
I'm worried.
this dude is not. It's not natural how tall he is, and then he don't like. He tall, but he'll probably make you like a midget to be honest. Cause this dude is.
He's 7'6".
It's weird, bro. He don't even walk. Like if you seen the dude walk, he just look like Slender Man. Like
It's because these are just off frame.
I don't know. Somebody
Off
might hurt
frame.
him. You know? Remember Chet Holmgren?
Yes,
from the
yes,
OKC?
yes.
He reminds me of him a little bit. And you see what happened to him.
He got hurt so freaking fast, but
But he was overworking himself though.
So I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope he does
them
good. I
pro-am
hope the guy
games.
does good. But I don't know. I'm just gonna say right now, I'm
Yeah.
on a question mark on Victor. What you think, John?
I mean, I know he's probably gonna be a great. I mean, they already viewing him as the next Tim Duncan right now.
I hope so.
So it's like he's gonna get drafted by the Spurs.
Spurs need it.
Greg Popovich, he
There you
happy.
go.
He's excited right now.
you know
I know.
that's a good place to land.
That's a good
Yeah.
place to land.
Even though
because
they in like a rebuild mode, it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like
Exactly. That's why it's not
They-
that
they
good
they
to
got
me.
somebody that's like a super veteran in this league,
Sure.
so they gonna be in his mind. They gonna teach him. Hopefully, to teach him the ways don't end up like Zion, hurt and
Yeah.
overweight
yeah,
your
Tripping.
rookie year.
Tweaking.
What?
Imagine if Zion dunked on him. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
shit.
To be soon, I guess.
Snap.
We hope.
I mean,
Jesus
hey,
Christ.
let's hope not.
What you think? What you think, Corey?
I think that he got potential Because I seen some of his clips and his highlights, but that's one thing you said about the injuries. Like, if he can stay healthy, because that be the problem with a lot of these very talented young guys that come in, like Zion and even Kyrie when he first got to the league.
That's
And
true.
It's many others, but
Joel
if
Embiid.
he could come in and stay healthy, I think he could do something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he gonna skyrocket, but I see him being a solid player though if he could stay healthy.
Decent. I respect it. You get your take, right? All right, well, this has definitely been another great episode of the Heated Podcast. Remember to keep tuning in, keep supporting us, keep growing with us. We grow with you. The channel growing slowly but surely.
For sure.
So I'm Jeremiah,
Kaya.
Lil John.
and we got.
Corey.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. Heated Podcast. See y'all next time.